It's impossible.
No, it's not impossible because the gowns are identical. What's impossible is that we've been embarrassed in front of the entire press corps.
All right, we have to cut our losses. I want the gown pulled.
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure about it. It's practically the identical twin to the Spectra gown.
Dad, if we pull and they don't, how's the public gonna interpret that?
Rich, I don't give a damn how the public interprets it.
Oh, Eric, stop. Why should we pull it? It's our design. Let Spectra pull it from their line. They're the thieves.
Until we can prove that, it just won't wash.
Well, I want this investigated now.
All right, Rich, wait a sec. Just wait a second before you do anything. Let's wait until Thorne brings the photographs.
Why would she do it? It's so blatant. And then on top, she's telling us that she personally designed this? It doesn't make sense.
I think she has a pipeline right into this shop. Somehow she breached our security.
And it's so obvious. How did she expect to get away with it? Stealing our showstopper and making it her own? On the same stage, in front of the press, the world?
It is just too blatant to be believed.
On the other hand, it is exactly what she do, isn't it? It is blatant and shameless. I mean, she would steal. Look what she accomplished. The notoriety and the publicity. She gambled and she won. She brought her clothing line to the attention of the world.
I've got them. Spectra had a photo in their post packet. I had it blown up. Both dresses, Dad. Check it out.
This is an outrage. How? How did this happen, huh? Someone is going to have to die for this. That's all. With my bare hands, I'll see.
Sal, the phones are ringing off the hook.
Don't answer them, Darla.
Why? Why? Why did it have to happen now? We were on the top. We had everything. I had everything all primed. I had Stephanie all primed. I practically had her in the palm of my hand. And then those dresses, those damnable showstoppers. Exactly alike, theirs and ours. And everything is ruined. Everything is destroyed. Stephanie Forrester's never going to look at me again. I'm going to have to call her. I'm going to have to call her up and explain somehow.
No, Mother. First, we have to take care of business.
Stephanie Forrester is our business, Macy. Stephanie is our business.
Mother, she is not our business. This is our business. And Stephanie is your obsession, not mine. Now, we have a problem. We have a major problem, and we've got to retrench. We've got to cut our losses and just handle it.
Macy's right, Sal. We've got to salvage our line.
And other than the showstopper, it's a fine collection.
Well, we all know who's responsible for this, don't we,
Well, who else? The Groiser Kanaka, Beau Rivage.
Yes. Somehow, Clarke Garrison, through his stupidity, has managed to single-handedly destroy everything it has taken us months to build up. This was supposed to be a perfect day for us. This was supposed to be a memorable day for us, for you, for me, especially for you, Macy, and now what is it? It's a blight on the memory. It's a bad joke. Oh, and it's all the fault of Clarke Garrison. I know it is, and he's going to pay for it. Somehow, he's going to pay for this like he's never paid before. Darla! Darla!
Yes, Sal.
I want you to get a hold of Clarke Garrison and tell him to get over here right now. Now!
Who is it?
Margo. Pour me one of those.
I just can't believe this.
The lines are far too similar not to have been stolen from us.
Other than the fabric and some minor detailing, they look obviously identical to me.
They are identical. Eric, one person did both dresses.
Oh, I'm afraid you're right about that. This is Margot's dress.
Spectra did it to us again. I knew it. We let our guard down one moment and she stole it.
Thorne, I want you to set up a meeting with security first thing in the morning. I want to get to the bottom of this.
Can't imagine her breaching our security.
What else could it possibly be?
An inside job.
Who, Rich?
I don't know. Maybe someone in the cutting room.
No. There was only one person down there who had access to the dress. I made certain of that.
Donna Logan. She modeled the dress for Spectra.
Yes.
She's Brooke's sister.
Oh, I don't think we'd be able to trace this back to Brooke.
Did she have access to the design?
Mother, it wasn't Brooke.
Honey, it wasn't anyone. It has to be someone. What I think we're going to find is going to turn out to be the least likely.
Wait a minute. What about the obvious? This character who's been designing for Sally Spectra. Beau Rivage.
How could this happen to me? The biggest moment of my career. You know, I keep on telling myself that those dresses are not that similar. Maybe they are, aren't they?
Yeah, they look the same to me.
God, I did that design months ago. I did it in my apartment, alone, at nighttime. There is no way that she could have gotten a hold of that sketch. Clarke, you know her. I mean, is there anything she's done, anything that would indicate that...
Margo, it's not Sally's design, it's mine.
It was introduced as Sally's original.
Sally's never done anything original in her life.
You drew it?
Yes, I did. Now, I'm not pointing any fingers, but are you sure you did that months ago?
Yes.
Did you date your original by any chance?
Of course I did, and I resent what you're implying.
Now, Margo, the facts are the facts. Now, you designed Forresters, I designed Spectras, and they both look the same. What else are we supposed to conclude?
Well, there is one other conclusion.
What?
When did you draw the showstopper for Spectra?
Last week. I did it right here when I was up all night. Remember you were here? I was complaining how Sally didn't like anything I was doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. I remember that very well because that's the same day that you found my sketchbook in this apartment. And you looked at it. You even told me. Which means you saw the drawing of my dress that became the Forrester showstopper. You copied from me, Clarke. You ripped off my design.
Well, now, what an ingenious thought. Reenactment. Give him the right cues and Thorne will reenact shooting his brother. Perfect. Perfect.
Well, it could have been worse.
I don't know how. Oh, honey, I wanted this evening to be so perfect for you.
I know you did, Mother. You know, a lot of great things happened. The line looked fabulous. The crowd response was great. We competed with the Forresters, and we did get in the papers.
But the most important thing of all, our credibility, bringing that family closer to us, closer to you.
Well, maybe we didn't accomplish that. You're right, but the Forresters have to respect what they saw, Mother. They have to respect us for that. And what they saw was a lot more than just a dress that looked similar to theirs.
It's a good attitude, Macy. It's very positive.
Well, there's a lot to be positive for, Mother. And another thing, that speech that Devaney Dixon gave, it has to have a profound effect on Stephanie, regardless of the dress fiasco.
Keep talking, baby. You just keep talking. And maybe, eventually, I am going to start to feel better.
Well, you're right about that. There is something very tranquil about visiting Angela.
Now, tranquil is exactly what we need. Oh, the past week has just been a nightmare, and that's the only word to describe it.
My God. I still find it so hard to believe that Thorne would actually pick up a gun and knowingly shoot his brother.
But the alcohol and the sleeping pill were the extenuating factors.
Stephanie, look at me. No, it's just you and me. It's not... There are no lawyers, there are no police. It's just us. You and I both know that it wasn't the pill or the alcohol that motivated Thorne to shoot his brother. It was what he overheard you and I talking about.
I know, and I try and blot that out of my mind, you know, my responsibility in what happened. I keep saying if we hadn't been talking in the living room, if he hadn't overheard me telling you about Ridge and Caroline, none of this would have happened.
Stephanie.
It's true. It's true it wouldn't have happened. And that is the cold, hard reality of it.
Don't do this. You and I can eat ourselves alive for something that happened in all innocence. We can't do this.
I know you're right.
It's all over now.
I want to believe that. Oh, God, I want to believe that. But I keep asking myself, what happens if Thorne remembers? What happens if the blackout that was induced with the sleeping pill and the alcohol is erased, and he remembers what happened the night of the shooting?
Should he ever remember, Stephanie, he would probably do it again. Another shooting. And another bullet for Rich. Reenactment. Yes. And my revenge.
Thorne, that's an excellent idea.
Beau Rivage, huh?
Well, couldn't it be possible that he's part of this whole thing?
More than possible, if you ask me. I'll bet he's the key to it.
You know, it is interesting, isn't it, that this Beau Rivage wasn't even at today's big showing?
And this is supposedly his first full collection.
From what I hear, it was more than half his.
Who is this guy? Who could he possibly be, and what does he have to do with all of this?
All right, we're assuming the design was stolen from us. Could Beau Rivage be the one who somehow penetrated our security?
Yes, but why Beau? It could have been anybody.
But it had to be someone with an eye for design, who knew where to look and what to look for.
Exactly. And someone who had access to Margo. It's Margo's design. She had it longer than any other person on the staff would have.
I can't believe that Margot had anything to do with this.
Neither can I.
I think it's going to turn out to be someone we least suspect. So let's not discount Margo or Donna or Brooke.
All right, look. It's late. I think we should go home and get some rest. But I think it's very important that we not discuss any of our suspicions with the staff until tomorrow's meeting with security. All right, come on, let's go.
Margo. Margo. Is it possible?
You wait a minute, lady. You're way off target.
No, Clarke. The more I think about it, the more sure I am.
Margo, I did not copy your design. It's ludicrous that you even suggested.
Clarke, the facts, as you say, are the facts. I designed the Forrester dress. You did Sally's. I did mine months ago, and you did yours just after you happened to see a sketch of mine.
Margo, I would never rip somebody off like that. I don't do that.
Clarke, the evidence is overwhelming.
What evidence? It's hypothetical.
Oh. Is it hypothetical that you found my sketchbook in this apartment?
No.
Well, is it hypothetical that you then went on to design the Spectra showstopper? Clarke, you copied my design. And thinking I wouldn't use it, you handed it in to Sally Spectra as your own.
Margo, I didn't. I would never intentionally copy your design. Ever.
It's over. You did it, and you're caught. Now, personally, I can't fathom why you would ever do it, but there's no other answer. The dresses are just alike. Now, I know I didn't copy Sally, so you had to have copied mine. Clarke, I love you. And maybe that's my biggest mistake, because I trusted you. But this time, I am not going to take the fall for you. And when Eric starts questioning me, which we know he will, I'm going to tell him the truth.
Forrester.
Yes, Thorne Forrester, please.
He just left. Can I take a message?
No, thank you. I'll call back.
Ridge, let's go. Mother and Dad are waiting.
Damn, you just missed her.
Who?
Interesting sounding woman wanted to talk to you.
You're kidding. I wonder who it could have been.
I will get hold of your son, Stephanie. And when I tell him about the night that Ridge slipped into bed with Caroline, your precious family will be destroyed.